All right, so this year I used the hive heaters and some insulation that I threw on there to see if we could overwinter. The big thing with these is they say if you have the hive heater on there, you don't need any insulation. A sunny day like today is all you need, like once or twice a month, and it'll keep your hives open. I imagine that's good for most places. This hive here, you can see, is still surviving. If you look in there, you can just see there are bees moving around inside. It's kind of hard to see through this, but you can see there are still bees moving around in here. Trying to find a spot. There you go, there's a bee. But anyway, I tried 3 of these hives this year. The plus side of that is that they're really cool. You can look in and see them. The downside is there's hardly any insulation on that side that has the hive heater on it, which means you got a whole wall that if it's not a nice sunny day is just leaching your heat out of the hive. So out of my 3 hives I tried to overwinter, looks like I'm gonna have 1 that'll be successful. I had 1 over at the Moonstone Farm that got blown over in a windstorm. Not gonna count that as a normal failure. That's a act of God, nature, big windstorm tore it right out. But this hive over here, they have died out. I'm tearing it apart right now, but I found some cool things in here that are worth noting. One, most of the frames in here still have honey on them. So the bees did not starve, they froze, or depending on your school of logic, they were too cold to be able to convert the honey into eatable food and then ran out of energy and starved. But also very cool, got these big clusters of bees on here, but this one you can even tell right in the middle of that cluster is the queen, frozen to death. Very sad, but also these were a really mean batch of Russians, so I'm not super sad that they're gonna go. I can get some nicer Carnelians in here. But anyway, my conclusion on the experiment with the hive heaters this year is that for Alaskan winters, while they're cool, it's probably better just to insulate your hive. So this next year, I'm gonna be going forward with some insulated hives. I'm gonna be testing out 1 wooden hives that I've insulated well instead of just slapping insulation on there. I'm gonna try out some Primal Bee hives, and I'm gonna try out some Hive IQs with Tim Hoffman's method of insulation over the winter. And I'm gonna do 9 hives, 3 of each in some different locations. So we'll see how that goes this coming season. Right now I'm still prepping up those hives. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm only gonna have 1 overwintered hive. The rest of my 3 hives did not make it this season. So we're going to learn a little bit more and keep moving forward until we find a method that works and works.